Season 1 of Lucas Silva's journey is coming to an end as we are just 4 games away from the end of the season. Lucas Silva and his Sevilla teammates still have a lot to play for though. Yes, they got knocked out of the Champions League and the Spanish Cup, but as crazy as it sounds, Sevilla are still involved in the title race and are a couple of points off Barcelona. With a miracle, anything can happen and Sevilla and Lucas could end up lifting the league trophy, which would just be insane. Also, if you guys are excited for today's episode, make sure to drop a like on this one. 400 likes would be incredible. And this is the season finale. Yes, guys, we're going to be concluding Lucas Silva's journey, his first season, in this episode itself. So if you guys want the season 2 first episode as soon as possible, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here. And let's move on. So we've got a lot to discuss in this episode. A massive decision is going to be made by you guys. So I'm just putting it out there. What would you want Lucas Silva to do in the next season? Should he leave Sevilla or should he stay at Sevilla and try and fight for the league title and the Champions League and all that, or look to find a new club? I'm going to be leaving this decision to you guys. Of course, I'm going to be discussing why I've put this question out there for you guys later on in the video, but just wanted to put it out there for you guys to think as we go through today's video. Make sure to vote by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. So for now, we're going to not talk about leaving Sevilla because we've got to be professional. We've got to focus on the remaining 4 games because we could potentially be lifting the league trophy, which would be immense for Lucas Silva's career. And most importantly, it could really help boost his stats as Lucas Silva, with an opportunity, gets the shots off, but the goalkeeper makes the save. Keep in mind, Lucas still hasn't scored yet a goal for Sevilla, so imagine him scoring when it really matters right now. That'd be incredible. But Lucas Silva again making the run from deep, puts in a great cross, but Levante to clear the ball away. Again, great involvement from Lucas down the left side as Levante maybe now have an opportunity. Boateng on the ball, decides to play that one through into Gabbiadini, who does score for Levante, but thankfully the linesman calls that one offside and the game plays on, because conceding a goal is not an option for us right now because we anyway struggle to score. So we've got to try and keep this as tight as possible, and we've got to try and nick a goal as the ball gets cleared outside from on the corner. But this may be our chance. It's Sarabia on the attack, finds Nzonzi. Nzonzi to Lucas. Lucas plays the 1-2 with Joaquin Correa, gets it back. Lucas, can he score? Oh yes, he can. Lucas Silva gets his first goal for Sevilla, his first professional goal, and this was the goal we've all been waiting for since the start of the series, and Lucas Silva gets it when it matters the most. Sevilla needed a win and they needed someone to step up, and it's this man, Lucas Silva, who comes up with the goal. The left back pushes forward and gets his first goal in La Liga, and it was a very good goal. Took a nasty deflection though, but still a very good effort. But still, Sevilla may not be done, as another opportunity maybe for the Sevilla side. Ball finds its way to Nzonzi, who controls it really well. Still another opportunity. Joaquin Correa to Ever Banega. Banega finds Lucas Silva, who lets it fly, and he gets his second goal of the night, his second professional goal. And this one is a brilliant goal outside the box. He gets a +1 on hhis long shots. He does the robot dance to celebrate the goal, but what a strike it was. Before this, Lucas Silva hadn't scored a single goal for Sevilla, and now he has a couple of them, and this strike was just gorgeous from the left back. And I think it's now fair to say that Lucas Silva can be called as the next Roberto Carlos after that brilliant strike with that left foot of his. The manager seems extremely delighted with the result, and that is how the game comes to an end. Finally, we see Lucas Silva getting a couple of goals for his team Sevilla, and it was a moment when they needed someone to step up, and this time it was Lucas Silva who secures a 9.2 match rating. Defensively, he was great in this game as well, and offensively he was brilliant. 34 touches. Not the best passing percentage, but still 17 passes completed, not bad. Most importantly, that win keeps us alive in the title race, and also Lucas Silva was obviously going to be getting into the team of the week after that brilliant performance, and he now gets himself another inform card, this one being 87 rated, which is just crazy. Imagine if Lucas Silva got himself a team of the season card. That'd be actually just insane. Anyway, Sevilla still involved in the title race, just a point behind Real Madrid, which is just insane. But Madrid have a game in hand, which does give them an advantage. So let's hope Madrid can drop points. Otherwise, we will be missing out on the La Liga trophy. But we should just be happy about the fact, or just proud about the fact, that we are in this position with a team like Sevilla. No disrespect to Sevilla, but competing against Madrid and Barcelona in La Liga is never easy, and this Sevilla side has just done that. We've now got a game against Real Sociedad, a team that are also competing to finish in the top 4, so we know they're going to give us a good game. Lucas Silva there with some cheeky skills, gets past one with the heel-to-heel flick, but Januzaj does eventually get the ball. But we might have a chance. Sarabia finds Ben Yedder. What a chance for the Frenchman. That was a chance he should have taken, and that could potentially cost us as an opportunity for Januzaj. Controls that one well, goes for the finesse shot straight towards the side netting. Thankfully, Januzaj was causing me problems all game long, but now in the second half, here's Lucas Silva. Tries a bit of skills that didn't really work out, but he gets the ball back from Weltman, puts in a solid cross, finds way to Roque Mesa. Now Sarabia, still Sarabia on the ball. Fake shot works brilliantly, but he tries to cut that one back, and the opposition's defense gets it away. But here's Sarabia with a chance, and he puts that one top bins. What an effort from the Sevilla right midfielder. He hasn't done much this season. I haven't noticed him performing well, but this time he really strikes that one really well, and it's a goal we absolutely needed. We cannot afford to drop any points if you want to continue fighting for the league title, and that's exactly what we've done. We've gotten a goal, we've gotten the advantage now, and let's hope we can hold on to it. And honestly, that was a brilliant effort there from, of course, Sarabia, as Lucas finds Lenglet. I have no idea what he's doing that far, but he plays it back into Lucas Silva, who gets the shots off, but it goes just wide. But this game, guys, is far from over, as a chance now for Real Sociedad. Januzaj finds Simon, who plays this one inside. Big block from Lucas Silva, and honestly, I feel like this is the first block Lucas Silva has ever put. I don't know why does it feel like that. Maybe because I just push forward way too often with Lucas. Regardless, things have worked out well for us as we get our second consecutive victory in today's episode. Attack positioning +3, shot passing +1, which is great. Another +2 in attack positioning. Well, that's great. I don't know what kind of an implication that actually has on Lucas Silva, because I'm actually the one controlling Lucas. But anyways, 8.3 match rating for Lucas for this game, and we still are in the title race. Unfortunately, Madrid and Barca both won their games. They haven't dropped points, and we are still a point off Real Madrid. We need them to drop points. In fact, wait, Madrid have actually lost the game. That is why they're just a point ahead of us. So if one of those two teams can drop points, I think we've got a good shot. In fact, we need even Barcelona to drop points because of the fact that they've got a better head-to-head record than us. So I don't know what's going to happen in La Liga. 2 games, it's going to be super intense. Anyways, we're getting praise from the press about how we've turned around the season, although I don't feel it's much of a turnaround, because where we were, you know, in the Champions League and in the Spanish Cup, to just get knocked out immediately out of those 2 competitions, it really hurt. But anyways, we've now got a chance to win La Liga. We've got to give it 100%. 6 consecutive victories though in La Liga. I think that is impressive. And now we've got a derby against Real Betis. Now, if you would have noticed, not much storylines so far in this episode. Yes, I know you guys like storylines, but I just wanted to finish off the season in today's episode, show you guys all the games, all the drama leading up to the title race. So that is why no storylines. Once we get to season 2, there will be more storylines, I promise you guys that. Anyways, in the 33rd minute of this one, Lucas Silva does get a shot off. His confidence levels now are really high after scoring that brace against Levante, so he's definitely going to be taking them shots from outside the box more often. 43rd minute, a chance for Real Betis. Thankfully, didn't really work out for them. Now Lucas Silva on the ball, cleverly done to find Nzonzi, gets it back from him as well. Lucas then proceeds to pass that one to Joaquin Correa, who utilizes his space well, gets away from his marker. Correa puts the cross in, and Ben Yedder slides that one home and puts Sevilla into the lead. We're playing some great football, and this could possibly be our 7th consecutive victory and one step closer to the league title. Come on, guys. Come on, EA, FIFA gods. Let Madrid and Barca drop points so we can see success with Lucas Silva in his first ever professional season. Great goal there from Ben Yedder, but this game was far from done. Tormisi now on the attack for Real Betis. They definitely would want to ruin the party, as we know Sevilla and Betis are really intense rivals, but thankfully that shot was way off target, as we could still see an opportunity for Real Betis. Cross played in, decent cross, the header from Tony Sanabria, and thankfully the former Barca B player does miss his chance, and we do secure the win. Another win in La Liga, now 7 consecutive wins. The only thing that we've got to wait for now is to see how the other big 2 teams have done. If either Real Madrid or Barcelona have dropped points, that would be massive for us because we've suffered a lot this season. Somehow winning the league, I believe, would be just immense. But anyways, a 7.3 match rating for Lucas Silva in this game. His passing was definitely a lot better in this one. As I've said about the transfer situation, we're still going to wait out until we end off the season with Sevilla, and then there's going to be a bit of a big discussion about whether we should leave Sevilla or not. For now, let's just focus on what we have in front of us, which is our next league game. But great news, as Sevilla have qualified for Champions League football, so even if we decide to stay at Sevilla, we're still going to get Champions League football, which I think is massive. Regardless, in the league, we are still a point below Real Madrid, who look like favourites to be winning this trophy. They get a win in their next game and it's all over. They will be on 84 points and we can get to a maximum of 83. And we also need Barcelona to drop points. The chances for us to win the league title are very slim, but we've got to hope. And also Lucas Silva is now 80 rated, which is nice to see. Anyways, Alaves at home. Let's hope we can end off the season with a solid result, as Lucas gets the ball out wide, goes for the cheeky ball roll and absolutely destroys that guy. Brilliant skill there from Lucas Silva, as Lucas now again gets the ball in the 18th minute of this one. Finds Ben Yedder, back now to Lucas Silva. The defender goes sliding in, doesn't get the ball. Still Lucas Silva, fake shot, plays this one inside to Ben Yedder. Vasquez finds the ball now, as the ball goes out for a corner, which we couldn't really do much with. But anyways, a chance now maybe for Sevilla, as Lucas Silva does well to track back, but couldn't get his boot to it or his leg to it, as the shot is taken by the Alaves striker. Thankfully it goes away for, of course, a goal kick, as we could see potentially another opportunity now for Alaves, as Dani Torres gets the shots off, and that was very close to going in, as Lucas Silva now involved in the defensive part of the half, as he makes a great tackle and then of course pushes forward with all that pace. 87 sprint speed now for Lucas Silva, as he finds Vasquez out wide. Now you guys remember the beef between Lucas and Vasquez. Thankfully everything's sorted now, but Vasquez couldn't really do much with that attack, as we could see a massive chance now for our opponent. Guidetti now on the attack, gets the shots off. Poor defending from Lucas, but somehow the keeper makes the save, and now still in the 76th minute, we're chasing that goal, guys. We absolutely need to score if we've got any chance of winning the league title, but now chances look very slim. Lucas now on the ball. The coach has ordered us to go all out attack, so Lucas is attacking. Still Lucas on the ball, turns wide, plays this one inside to Lenglet. What an opportunity for the Frenchman, who's just joined Barcelona in real life, and sadly he couldn't convert. And that means we've drawn our final La Liga game of the season, which means we won't be champions of Spain. But honestly, I thought I'd be really disappointed with that, but the fact that we've competed with Madrid and Barcelona is just insane, being Sevilla. And apart from that, for a first season for Lucas Silva, growing this much as a player, experiencing a lot, I think it's big. And now next season for Lucas Silva is where he can maybe target trophies. But anyways, this is how the season comes to an end, as of course Real Madrid end up as champions of Spain. 84 points is what they finished on, but we did well. We finished on 81 points, not that bad to be honest. Antoine Griezmann ends up with 25 goals, Ronaldo and Messi with 19 apiece. We are though involved in the assists rankings, as we are placed 8th there with 6 assists, which I'm really happy about. Maybe next season we can chip in with a few more assists, as now we are getting really used to playing as a proper left back. Regardless, the season ends and Lucas finishes with an overall of 80. He's gone from like 72 to 80 in one season, which is really impressive. And of course, as the season comes to an end, it's time for team of the season, but Lucas Silva gets snubbed from this. Kind of expected because he didn't play the full season with Sevilla, so not that disappointing to be honest. But you guys know, season comes to an end, it's a World Cup year, time for the World Cup teams to be announced. And I was kind of expecting maybe Lucas Silva could just make his way into the side, but unfortunately it wasn't to be, and Lucas Silva has to wait probably another year to get involved in the Brazilian national team setup, to play in an official competition, which is extremely disappointing, but it is what it is. And that is why I've started up this discussion of whether we should leave Sevilla or stay at Sevilla. Keep in mind, FIFA 19 is coming soon, and this series isn't going to last like 4 or 5 or 6 seasons. It's going to be probably 3 or 4 at max, so we've got to achieve success quickly in this series. So I was wondering, what would you guys prefer? Would you guys want me to leave Sevilla, join a new club, a club potentially higher than Sevilla, and achieve success there and just experience new things? Or would you guys want me to stay at Sevilla and fight for the trophies we can? It's up to you guys. There are a lot of benefits leaving. Potentially we can join a bigger club. There are also benefits staying because we know the setup, we know the surroundings, we know we can compete. It's up to you guys, but I'm going to end off season 1 with this. Lucas Silva moving around just outside, just chilling outside his flat, outside his apartment. He gets a call from his agent and potentially there's an offer on the table and he's confused on what to do. It's going to be up to you guys to decide whether Lucas Silva stays at Sevilla or he leaves. Let me know in the comment section below. Drop a like if you've enjoyed season 1. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll see you guys next time.